Welcome back, everybody, to some Steins Gate Zero. I'm your host, the Musical Gamer, and we are back with some more of our lovely time-traveling action. Maho and I stayed at Ferris's house for several days after that. We've just kind of... we're recovering from a, terrorist attack? I don't know how to put it. CERN, the Russians, Stratfor, they're all basically coming for us now. And, I'm terrified. I'm currently shitting myself, and so's Okabe. Now that Karisu's computer was destroyed, the odds that anyone would come after us had gone way down, but there was still a chance. Yeah, if they found out our connections to her, they still might come. Just to be extra careful, I stayed away from the lab.
Maho, Rintaro.
Oh, this asshole. Dr. Leskinen looked a little thinner since the last time I'd seen him. I'm not.
Maho mo taihen datta ne.
Dr. Leskinen held Maho tightly in his huge arms. Is he trying to kill her? The difference in size between them was so great that Maho looked like some kind of stuffed animal. Dr. Leskinen and Maho were leaving the country in the afternoon on a weekday, so I was the only one who could see them off. Since I'd been with Maho the whole time, instead of only seeing them off, I'd actually just brought her there. Maho, after all, was the kind of person who was incapable of getting to an airport on her own. Oh, oh no, poor Maho. I was amazed she'd survived this long given her lack of basic skills. We'd held Maho's goodbye party last night at Ferris's house. Ferris was there, and so were Mayuri and Daru and the others from the Christmas party. All were sad to see her go.
Rintaro, Maho to issho ni ite kurete arigatou. Hontou ni sewa ni natta ne.
いえ、
それでうちの研究室にはいつ頃来られるのかな?
How about never, you fucking lunatic? You psycho? He wasn't kidding about that, huh?
勉強して少しでも早く行けるように頑張ります。その時は俺から連絡しても。
もちろんいつでも待っているからね。
Mochiron! His lack of Japanese is still great. He smiled as he took my hand and shook it. I was really glad to hear it. After meeting Amadeus, my desire to go to Victorchondria had only increased. I don't know why.
岡部さん、お礼を言わせて。いろいろとありがとう。あなたがいなかったら、私は今頃命はなかったかもしれないわ。
大げさだな。
いいえ、本心よ。本当に感謝している。
Well, you're welcome,
私も
Maho.
あなたのことを待っているから。頑張って。
あ、君も研究を頑張ってくれ。
それでリンタロウ、事前に連絡しておいた通り、アメデウスのアクセス権は今日ここで解除させてもらうことになるんだ。
Oh, interesting. Okay. So, in the Gehenna Stigma route, he actually still let us keep our Amadeus access while they were gone.
いいね。
はい。
This time he isn't. Why? Why not this time? What has changed? Evidently they couldn't leave me with access to Amadeus even after they left the country. I was only supposed to test her during their stay here anyway.
クリスに最後に挨拶するかい?
Well, I mean, we might as well, right?
そうですね。あ、じゃあ一言だけいいですか？
もちろん。
I tapped the icon for Amadeus.
何？私にもお別れの挨拶してくれるの？
No, you get a slap to the face. Yes, of course you get a goodbye. Carissa was expressionless for some reason.
まあな。必要なかったか？
私なんかよりも先に真帆先輩には挨拶したんでしょうね。ちゃんとしたわよ。
Maho interjected before I could speak.
それならいいけど。
What do you mean that's fine then? Carissa was inside my screen. Was it a good thing that I'd spoken to her like this? Or a bad thing? In the end, I knew I needed to forget about Carissa Makise, but I couldn't. I couldn't escape from this curse.
アクセス権がなくなったらもう会えなくなるな。
まあ私の話し相手になってくれたことには多少は感謝してる。レスキネン教授の研究室に来る可能性はあるんでしょ。一応再会する時まであんたのことは覚えておいてあげる。
ツンデレだな。
We actually called her a tsundere.
ツンデレ？何それ？知らない言葉を使わないで。
Oh, you know that word just as well as I do.
顔が赤いぞ。
この子照れてるわね。
クリスはシャイだね。
もう教授まで。
元気でというのはちょっと違うな。
Yeah, stay healthy. Don't
君は別に
don't get a
病気には
virus.
ならないわけだし、あまりヒアジョーさんのことをからかうなよ。
はいはい、言われなくても分かってるわよ。
それならいいんだ。
あんたがいつかそんな風に寂しそうに笑うんじゃなくて、心の底から笑える日が来るといいわね。
Jeez. She can see right through me. I guess even an AI could see right through. Yeah, seriously. It's like I wrote this game. Karisa Makise really was one hell of a woman.
それじゃ。
あ、
Well, see you later, Amadeus. It's been fun. Karisu disappeared from my screen. I turned to Dr. Leskinen and nodded, deleting the Amadeus icon from my screen.
アクセス権の解除は後でこちらで手続きしておくよ。テスターとして協力してくれてありがとう。貴重なデータが取れた。
Well, you're welcome. Oh God, I'm so mixed about you right now, dude. You're still a bad guy, right? Like that wasn't just a freak thing only in that timeline.
こちらこそ。ありがとうございました。
Like they didn't brainwash you or something? I don't know. I bowed deeply to both Maho and Dr. Leskinen. As I watched their plane take off into the distance, I noticed that it felt like there was a hole in my heart. I clutched my phone tightly. Its connection to Amadeus was gone. So this is the first time that we've wound up without any Amadeus at all. Presage or recognize. New chapter. Let's do it. Oh God, let's be Child Kagari. What?
かがりちゃん、今日から私とあなたは正式な親子になるのよ。
Huh. This was when Kagari was 6. She'd been living in a facility for war orphans and getting treatment at a dedicated clinic next door. It was a completely different place than the normal hospitals, which were overflowing with casualties from the war. It was an idyllic garden, shut off from the despair of the outside world, so that children could live in peace. That's where she met her mom. Mom, Mayurishina, was a Class 2 caregiver at the facility who was always very nice to her.
本当？ママがかがりの本当のママになるの？ええ、そうよ。やった！
It was impossible to express with words how happy Kagari had felt. Being Mom's real daughter meant that Kagari had become her real name. Kagari became Kagari Shina.
ほら、くっつかないの。かがりちゃんは甘えん坊さんね。じゃあ、ここから出られるんだよね。ママと一緒に暮らせるんだよね。ごめんね。かがりちゃんにはもう少し治療が必要みたいなの。
そういうことなんだ。
あ、先生。
Kagari didn't know the doctor's name, but he was a nice old man who was always kind to her.
あと半年もすれば終わるからね。それまで我慢するんだよ。
半年もですか？この前のお話ではあと2週間ぐらいで大丈夫だと。
それは身体的な傷の話なんだ。東京大空襲で子供が受けた心的外傷後ストレスは大人の比ではないからね。それに昨日の診断で分かったことなんだが、かがりちゃんは まだ怖い夢を見るらしい。
そうなの？そんなことないもん。もう怖い夢なんて見ないよ。楽しい夢ばっかりだよ。楽しい楽しい。
かがりちゃん、嘘は良くないよ。それでは治療はもっと長引いてしまう。夜中に怖い夢にうなされて起きることが未だによくあるのだと昨日は。
まあ、そうなの。
この子の脳内に空爆の記憶が恐怖として残っている証拠だろうね。きちんと治療しておかなければ後で取り返しがつかなくなる。
そうですね。
というわけで治療を続けてもよろしいかね、お母さん。
はい。かがりちゃん、頑張って悪い病気をやっつけようね。
Mom rubbed her head. Kagari felt so at peace that she could cry.
わかった。
いい子だ。
じゃあまた後でね、かがりちゃん。
God, this poor kid.
ママ。
And again, what she turns to be into as an adult. Oi. Oi. Oi is all I have to say. Mom took her hand away, and instead the doctor took Kagari's hand. She was taken to the usual room. There was a white reclining chair, and next to it some kind of mechanical system connected to a headset.
聞こえる。いつもの声。
Oh, the same voice as always. So this was going on back then too.
君はママを守るんだ。この世界を守るんだ。そのために君は生まれてきたんだよ。
Whoa, 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 what? This is the first time we've heard it. That's the voice you hear? Protect your mother, protect this world. That's why you were born. Excuse me? She couldn't remember when she started hearing the voice, but by the time she was 6, whenever she was worried, uncertain, or in trouble, she could hear it. It was always kind and strong, and it always cheered her up. In Kagari's childish mind, she'd started to think it might be the voice of God. Since only she could hear it, everyone else said it was just an illness. But Mom was the one person who believed her.
ママを守るんだ。だから治療頑張るんだ。
Kagari's young heart was filled with the hope that she could someday live with Mom. Whoa! Okay, that... Oi. What in the... Wait a minute. This apartment... Is this the apartment I'm thinking of? As soon as she opened the door, Kagari-shina was struck by an unpleasant wave of heat. It was early June, and this was the first day to hit summer temperatures. It was hot enough that just walking outside could cause you to sweat, but this small Japanese-style room had thick curtains and the windows were closed. The room was dark and cramped, and there were so many clothes on the floor there was no place to stand. It wasn't just clothes. There was all kinds of filthy things, bags with half-eaten snack bread still in them, half-rotted food packs, plastic convenience store bags overflowing with trash, all scattered around the floor. It is! It's Moeka's apartment! And the area around the half-naked girl sitting against the wall was covered in bandages and gauze soaked with blood and pus. There were bandages tied around her exposed stomach, chest, and limbs, but these too were soaked with blood. The room was filled with a sickeningly sweet stench, though there was no way to know if it was coming from the garbage or coming from her. The owner of the room, Moeka Kiryu, raised her head and looked at her, eyes filled with hope.
M4 まだ生きてたか。
Oh shit. So Kagari isn't with Stratfor. Kagari's with CERN. You know what? Okay, wait, let me process this. Kagari has been with CERN, which means Tennoji knew about... Well, no, he couldn't have in the other timeline. She wasn't with CERN in the other timeline. Oh, fuck me! What the hell? When she saw Kagari, who was still wearing her shoes as she came into the room, her shoulders slumped.
FB じゃない。
And you're still looking for FB.
誰？命の恩人に向かってひどい言い草ね。
Moeka gave a painful cough and spit up some stomach fluid mixed with blood. It stained her thighs and the floor. Her wounds must have opened again because the bandages around her stomach began to turn red. She spent 5 months like this with no treatment from a doctor. Oi! Moeka had gotten into a gunfight with the Russian army and failed her mission as a rounder. She lost 2 of her companions, and her target, Kurisumakise's laptop, was also destroyed. They pinned the blame on her. She was wounded and almost killed. It was Kagari who saved her and brought her to this room. But if someone with a gunshot wound went to the hospital, the police would be notified. And for that reason, she'd never gotten any real treatment. Her wounds had become infected, and even 5 months later, they still brought her incredible pain. So, are you trying to tell me that it's June now? Well, they said it was summer, didn't they? Did they say it was June? Hold on, I have to go back now. Yeah, early June. Oh shit, that didn't even dawn on me until just now. Hold on, wait, don't we have the tsundere bit? Yeah, we do. Character who is tsutsun, prickly and cold in public, but who becomes dere, warm and loving in private. Also the personality type itself. However, in recent years, the definition has become somewhat vague. Her terrible fever hadn't let up at all, and it wasn't rare for it to go from 39 degrees to over 40. Jeez. But Moeka didn't seem very interested in her wounds. She was more interested in sending messages with the phone in her hands. She must have been sending more messages to her beloved boss. In the past 5 months, she'd almost sent 1,000.
どうして FB どうして返事をくれないの
When the Alpha World line is repeating itself again. FB was Moeka's boss in the Rounders. A woman who always gave orders to Moeka via text message. It's not a woman. Oh, believe me, it is far, far from a woman. Moeka worshipped her to a degree that far exceeded what could occur within a normal employee relationship. The shock of being abandoned by FB had hurt her many times more than her actual wounds. Kagari tossed the bag she'd slung over her shoulder at Moeka's feet, along with 2 plastic bags. The backpack was filled with medicine that wasn't available without a doctor's prescription. Along with it was a whole box of illegal drugs, used only for the treatment of severe pain. Normally, these would be kept under strict control at a hospital, where no normal person could get them. Both of the plastic bags were filled with canned goods and other things Kagari had chosen because they had the lowest probability of spoiling.
生きる気がなくなったら言うといいわ。代わりに毒でも持ってきてあげるから。
But Moeka didn't seem to notice Kagari at all anymore. She was completely unresponsive. Kagari had gotten used to her attitude over the last 5 months. But she wasn't just going to go home today. She wordlessly reached for Moeka's cell phone. Moeka tried to resist, but evidently she had no strength left. She is pulling an Okabe from the Alpha World line. This is exactly what he did. Kagari was easily able to grab the phone. It was covered in blood and pus, but Kagari forced it into her pocket without hesitation. Moeka started crawling towards her. It was like something out of a zombie movie.
勘違いしないで。FB から新しい命令よ。
Moeka froze.
FB の命令。そう、受け取りなさい。
Kagari took another cell phone out of her pocket. It was the same Japanese cell phone that Moeka had been using, minus the dirt and bloodstains. Well, it's
今ま
clean.
での回線はロシアやアメリカの諜報部に傍受されていて使えないわ。だから今後はこっちを使って指令が来る。
Moeka reached a trembling hand out toward the phone. And in an instant, she snatched it away and clutched it to her chest like it was her own child.
FB はこの携帯ならメールをくれるの？多分もう来てるはずよ。
Moeka quickly opened the screen on the phone. When she saw the words on the screen, tears started to flow down her face.
M4
私の可愛い娘。大変だったわね。私もとても心を痛めています。失敗したことは残念だったけれど、あなたが生きていてくれて、早く傷を治して私からの次のメールを待っていてね。今度こそ任務を完全に遂行し、私の信頼を取り戻して、あなたのことを心から信じていますからね。私の大切な大切な娘へ、 FB より
わざわざ読み上げなくてもいいのに。
Yeah, seriously, you didn't. That was painful. Oh, that was painfully slow. Of course this message wasn't from FB. Kagari had written it herself. Keep someone at the brink of death for 5 months, then give them exactly what they want as bait, and you can easily put anyone under your control. Kagari knew this well. Ooh. What are you doing, Kagari? The life suddenly returned to Moeka's face. She spilled out the contents of Kagari's backpack like a woman possessed.
傷を治したいの。 FB の信頼答えなくちゃ。
それでいい、 M4。
Kagari smiled, satisfied, and knelt down in front of her.
私が治療してあげるわ。包帯を全部取りなさい。
When Kagari left the apartment, the sun had set. She spent several hours treating Moeka's wounds. Her hands still smelled of medicine. It wouldn't go away for days, possibly. She sighed and put on her full-face motorcycle helmet and then went back to the parking lot and got on her bike.
神様の声、そろそろ聞こえるかな。
Oh, jeez, she whispered. Woof! God damn it, what is she playing at? For some reason, that comment there makes me think she's not working for CERN. Then who is she working for? She took off on her own motorcycle. God, Hey! We're back to gloomy. Alright, that's fine with me. It was almost July. The rainy season hadn't been that bad this year, and what little remained of it had already disappeared. Temperature-wise, summer had come a long time ago.
夏か。
In other words, it had almost been a year since it happened. And then one Saturday afternoon. If I stayed home, not only would it be hot, but Dad would be on my case about helping with the family business. To get away, I'd come to the area around Ikebukuro Station. This seems the same. I'd mostly stopped going, yeah, because it's awkward. That meant it was hard to find a place to study on my days off. It was too much trouble to go to the university, and the classrooms probably weren't open on weekends anyway. We're meeting, yep, coffee shop. Oh, but this time no Kurisu. I'd settled on spending my free days visiting this cafe near my parents' home and spending a few hours there. In fact, a lot of the other patrons did the same thing I did, buying a single cup of coffee and sitting there for hours on end. Some brought books, some brought computers. I chuckled to myself as I realized that I'd joined the ranks of the other normies. Oh. Hello. Who dares? Toot-toot-oo, Mayushi. Yep, usual cafe. Your tea, you want me to go shopping. She went to my house? My family's business was called Okabe Green Grocer. Yeah, we've seen this already. My mind had wandered. Mayuri was going to be here in less than 15 minutes, so maybe it was time to call it a day. I'd worked pretty hard during the morning, so it wasn't too bad. I was a little surprised at how hard I'd been working lately. I could feel how having a goal gave me energy. I needed to get to Victor Kondria University as soon as I could.
ビクトル・コンドリア大学か。
I was still in contact with Maho via email chat. Oh, we are, huh? Well, last time it was because of the, because of Amadeus. She was evidently busy with her research because she was always sleepy. Okay. I took out my phone. I found myself looking for a certain icon on the home screen. But of course I deleted it myself 6 months ago. Amadeus. Was Kurisu doing well? Knowing her, she was probably coming up with some complicated theory, or teasing Maho. It was also possible that she was visiting @channel and hiding it from Maho.
アットチャンネル
Could we possibly interact with her there? That's right. Kurisu had internet access. So it would make sense if she accessed that channel. But given that...
アマデウスってネット掲示板に書き込んだりすることもできるんだろうか
Didn't we actually prove this? Kurisu had spent a lot of effort last summer trying to argue with John Titor on @channel. That happened in the Alpha World line, though. Still, it meant that she was okay with posting. So there was a chance that Kurisu was doing the same thing. Ooh, let's take a look. If Amadeus had even temporary access to the network, then just maybe. I opened the web browser on my smartphone, and without really expecting much, ran a search for a nickname I knew I'd never forget. Oh baby, we're actually doing it. Kurigohan and Kamehameha. But the thing is, we know it's there. It was the handle that Kurisu had once used. I spoke without thinking. I bowed my head a little towards the other customers who were staring at me coldly and looking back at my smartphone. Amazingly, the search turned up several hundred results. They were all comments on @channel. I took a look at the dates on the results page. The oldest dated back to 2008. Those must have been written by Kurisu when she was alive. I never expected to see traces of her here.
っていうか投稿しすぎだろ
I didn't realize she spent this much time on @channel. Her comments were spread out on a lot of different boards. Physics, mathematics, science fiction. Oh, and of course, the occult boards. Oh, a true shit poster. For example, in the science fiction threads, she had passionate discussions about time machines. But unlike in the Alpha World line, she never came out and denied the possibility of a time machine. Surprisingly, some of her comments seemed to be quite the opposite.
いや意外でもなんでもないか
After all, she'd gone through all the work required to write a paper on time machines. Compared to that, her comments on the occult boards were brutal. She would absolutely crush the arguments of anyone who dared to propose anything even the least bit scientific. Supernatural phenomena like crop circles, poltergeists, and spontaneous human combustion. Out-of-place artifacts, the Mayan doomsday calendar, conspiracy theories about how human DNA had been brought from another planet. She broke them down and refuted them with a cold thoroughness that even drove away her own side. And if anybody dared challenge her, she'd leave them flat on the canvas. Oh, Kurisu, why? It was just like Kurisu. Her comments offered so little room for discussion, it was aggravating to read them. Did she actually enjoy all this occult stuff? She put enough energy into this that I couldn't help but wonder.
いくらなんでも大人げなさすぎだろ
The first time I met her at last year's ATF, I'd gone through the same experience. But after a certain point, the Kurigohan and Kamehameha comments suddenly stopped. The cutoff date was July 27th of last year, the day she died. Her last comment was a slightly too heated response to someone who was mocking Dr. Nakabachi's time machine press conference. My chest tightened with the sensations of nostalgia and sorrow. I decided to close the browser, but then I stopped as soon as I saw her next comment. I brought the phone closer to my face and stared at it again and again. The date of the comment was December 1st, 2010.
これってまさか
Amadeus. Kurisu died in July 2010. So this couldn't possibly be her. So who was it? Was it someone else who'd taken over the identity of Kurigohan and Kamehameha? Or was it? Since there was no trip code, I couldn't tell for certain. Trip code? What, like a IP address? A coded string of characters that appears next to a name on the @channel message board. By entering your name as name #some word, you can cause some word to appear in an encrypted form. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. December 1st was just after Maho and Dr. Leskinen had come to Japan, and also about the time I had encountered Kurisu. After that, Kurigohan and Kamehameha commented on about at about a rate of once per week. I looked for the most recent comment.
って昨日の夜じゃないか。
It was a discussion about relativity theory. She really did get foul-mouthed when she went on that channel. But then I realized that she said the same thing to me face to face. If this wasn't some imposter, if this was really Kurisu, what a miraculous and yet stupid story. Did Maho and Dr. Lightskin know about this, I wonder? Probably not. Kurisu wasn't going to tell them. I couldn't help but laugh. Should I try to make contact with her? I wanted to see if this Kuri Gohan and Kamehameha really was Kurisu. And then I came up with a good handle. Ooh, we're gonna get Salieri's neighbor. Of course, this is a knockoff of Maho's ID. If Kuri Gohan and Kamehameha really was Kurisu, she'd have to notice it, right? Okay. Oh, that's funny. We're actually gonna try this. I thought I smelled moron. It's true that the original purpose of that experiment was only to prove the existence of ether, but you can't deny that it helped Einstein. As a result, you could say that it formed the basis of his theories. Someone needs to go back to school, and it ain't me. Oh no! We're engaging in internet warfare! This is not gonna end well. Have you seen Twitter? And there, it's posted. How about that? I wrote something deliberately provocative, and importantly, I mixed in some mistakes. Not to brag, but I thought I knew a lot more about Kurisu than Maho did.
あっさり釣られるはずだ。クリスならな。
We'll fish her right in.
かりん
No! At some point, Mayuri had walked up in front of me.
なんだ。もう来てたのか。
I'd been so busy with writing my comment that I hadn't noticed. I hurriedly put the phone away and stood up.
じゃあ行くか。どうした？
行こ
Mayuri and I left the cafe. What was that look for? Mayuri and I met up and headed for Tokyo Hands. When I stepped inside the air-conditioned store, I felt refreshed. If it was this hot in June, I shuddered to think what it was going to be like in July or August.
それで一体何を買うつもりなんだ？
商品宣伝用のポップを作るんだ。だからそれ用のカードとか蛍光ペンとか。
今年はコミマで同人誌でも出す気か？
違うよ。岡部製菓店で使うんだよ。
は？なんだって？
My family business?
今日オカリンの家に行った時にね、おじさんとそんな話になって。
Still entertaining the second time around.
じゃあマユシーが作りますって。
おいおい。
My dad could be such a jerk.
お前がそんなことする必要ないんだぞ。
でもマユシーがやりたいからやっているのです。
本当にいいのか？
オカリンやおじさんおばさんにはいつもお世話になってるから。
じゃあ代わりに今度何かプレゼントするよ。
本当？嬉しいな。
I took a quick look around and saw that they were selling a lot of things you could use for advertising. I decided to mostly leave the purchasing decisions up to Mayuri. She spent quite a while deciding what to buy, but well, maybe it's because of all the time she spent in Meikuin Yan Yan. Her taste ran in the direction of cute and anime.
ねえねえ、こっちのハート型のも可愛いよ。
野菜や果物を売るのにハート型なんてどう使うつもりだ？
例えばこんな風に書くのはどうかな。おっきな松茸くん、今夜のおかずに奥さんいかが？あとは甘くてとろりん、早く食べてね。
Mayuri? What are you doing?
お前まさか知らないうちにダルに洗脳されたわけじゃないよな。
Daru! Of course this is Daru's fault.
ああいや、なんでもない。
Mayuri looked confused. confused and completely oblivious.
とにかくハート型のポップは不許可だ。うちが怪しい店に見えてしまう。
It'll look like we're up to something we shouldn't be.
そうかな。可愛いと思うけどな。
可愛くなくていいんだって。
My original intention not to interfere had gone by the wayside.
そもそもこれ以上買っても絶対余るぞ。
My shopping cart was filled with cardstock of various colors and shapes.
これだけあれば当分困らないだろ。
そうだね。じゃあここまでにしよう。
We went to the cash register to check out, but since it was a Saturday, the checkout area was overflowing with shopping carts. Since it was going to take a while, I sent Mayuri to browse the toy section on another floor. I knew they'd have some stuff from one of her favorite shows, Rainet Kakaru. Mayuri looked apologetic, but did what I told her to. Okay. In the end, I waited a whole 15 minutes at the register. As an apology, I decided to get the present I promised her. She seemed really happy as she stared at the keychain. Yeah, there we go. It's the thing. It's the thing, the Upa. It's the goddamn
ウ
Upa.
ーパならもう大量に持ってるのにずいぶん嬉しそうだな。しかもそれって普通の緑色のウーパだろ。レアなやつじゃないよな。レアなのは確かメタルウーパだっけか。
The most popular and rarest of the Upas was the shiny silver metal Upa. For example, whenever there was a lottery for rare Rainet Kakaru stuff at the convenience stores, the top prize was always a metal Upa. Mayuri had told me once that they sold for tens of thousands of yen at an auction.
ちっちっち。
Like, a part of me, I'm wondering, like, what do I skip?
違うんだな。
What do I don't skip ahead?
これはね、緑のウーパさんだけど、普通のとは違うの。
Because, like, I'm terrified there's gonna be, like, some small detail that's gonna change. I'm gonna
この
miss it.
前やってた映画に登場した緑の妖
Come to
精
think
さん
of
ウ
it,
ーパなんだよ。
there had been a Rainet Kakaru movie out in spring. Had Mayuri sat in a theater full of little kids just to watch it?
緑
Yes,
の
I know.
妖精さん。
映画のネタバレしてもいいかな。
Okay, I will
Izo,
skip ahead of this if
Doseminashi.
she's going into the whole thing.
今回の映画そのバーチャル世界が
Okay, this is the same, it looks like.
実はいつも優しくしてくれるかけそれが眉し感動。
なるほどな。
It was rare for Mayuri to get this excited about something. I took a closer look and saw that the design was a little different from the standard Upa. I didn't know a lot about Upas, so I couldn't say exactly what was different.
このキーホルダーねすっごく人気があって
ラッキーだったな。
しかも今日は来てよかったおか
Mayuri
り
took
ん
the
と
tag off the keychain, got her house key out of her bag, and carefully attached it.
おお、くれぐれも買って5分でなくしたりしないようにな。
It happened before, yeah. The metal Upa. Like the metal Upa I'd won for her at the radio building. Mayuri had lost it no more than 5 minutes after I gave it to her. The spaz. I'd wondered if she ever found it. I didn't really want to remember that time in my life, so my memory of what happened to the metal Upa was vague. Okay, I'm a little confused as to why this is so the same as
もう
Gehenna's
絶
stigma.
対におかりんのお店
ああ、その作業があったな。
I've been thinking the job was done once we bought the materials. Nope.
俺も手伝おうか。ハートマークのポップを買おうとし
大丈夫だよ
まあポップを作ってくれるだけでも。
お母さんに
なんならうち
おかりんは今日はこの
最近は全
Singles
然行ってないよ。
parties. That's right. Oh, that's right. We're a freaking normie.
じゃあ
So I'm gonna type something when. Oh, right. Fubuki.
どうした？
Fubuki in the hospital. That's right.
どうしよう
何かあっ
On the verge of tears.
ねえおかり
All right, this is exactly the same thing.
お、
Hold on. If this is something we've seen, the skip function. No, it's not gonna do it. Why?
また入院した。
Back in the hospital. Couldn't believe what I was seeing on the screen. But we've seen this. I'm wondering if it's not counting because I loaded an old save to get to this point. Interesting.
驚かせてごめんね
Should I check
と
more
いう
carefully?
と
There is a force skip
病室
button,
で吹
but I'm
雪ちゃ
just
んの
afraid that
じゃあ
something's gonna be
また
different.
検査入
はい いてま
Not gonna have to worry.
吹雪ちゃんにそれがね今
They're doing the MRI. That's the
そうなん
same.
だでも
All of
もう
this
少
is
しで
still
終
the
わる
same.
みたいよ検査が終わったら声をかけてくれるみたい
Are we gonna run into Leskinen again? Yes, we are. An old Japanese doctor in a white coat. I want to get to some good stuff
う
here.
ん実は
So you're still
君
looking
と
at
勝美が
the
揃って
encephalitis.
倒れただろ
Hmm.
だけどね私も治療プロジェクトに参加して確かにこの病の特徴と集団幻覚ってなんだろうこんなことは初め正直非科学的という言葉が一番しっくりくるくらいだよ
Parallel
そう
worlds, huh?
ですか。
君も勝美医者に言えないことでも
はい。
さてリンタロウそれはそれとして確認だ
Oh?
クリスマスパーティーの時に
Oh,
も
right. You're just a pervert. That's right. Oh, God damn it. You son
や
of a...
はり
No! God damn you.
それじゃリンタロウ
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'll force you to tell me anything. Private life. God damn.
私はできる
This is all, like, too conspicuous. Okay, hold on. This is probably new. We went to her room and listened to her complain, and then the visit was over. Just like Dr. Leskinen had said, she looked just fine. She told us she was ready to leave the hospital and jog all the way home. Mayuri and the others were relieved, but I felt worried. Did I need to talk to Dr. Leskinen about reading Steiner after all? But how would I explain it? Might be a better idea to talk to Maho and have her explain it to him. I couldn't come to an answer right away. We said goodbye to Kaede and Yuki at one of the stations on the way back. Before we got to Ikebukuro, I remembered to take out my phone and open the web browser. Aha! Excellent! Alright, let's check up on Kurisu. I've been waiting for this part. Alright, let's see. Did she take the bait? I think she did. I put my hand over my mouth to stifle the noise. Mayuri had been standing next to me and she was leaning over my screen. I fished her up, all right. I didn't think it would go this well. The timestamp was from just 30 minutes ago. I decided to respond immediately using the same name, Salieri's neighbor. Since that had nothing to do with his theories, you don't even know that? How ignorant are you? You're the ignorant one. In a letter written before his death, Einstein said that he was aware of Michelson and Morellet's experiments. I posted and then reloaded the thread. There's already a response. That's definitely a computer. You know, the duh. All he said was that he knew of the experiment, obviously. Einstein used the time lag between the posts was just 21 seconds. It was kind of irritating to have her come after me so hard. It was as if she was insulting me as a person. Well, I was the one who deliberately written in mistakes, so I should have expected it. You can't just let anyone else win, can you? I see you haven't changed a bit. Are you Mozart? The threads of the residents were probably confused. Everyone except for her. Oh, baby. The act of catching fish also refers to deliberately provoking someone on an anonymous internet message board. It's fun sometimes. Regular users of a service primarily refers to frequent commenters on anonymous internet message boards. Mayuri had been watching our exchange and looked at me confused.
知り合いなのその栗ご飯とカメハメハさんって
まあな。多分古くから付き合いのあるやつだと思う。
Now then, how would she reply to the nickname Salieri's neighbor and post I just wrote? I was curious, but there wasn't an immediate response like before. The train reached Ikebukuro station.
おかり着いたよ
The train slid into the station and stopped. I reloaded the thread one more time before the doors opened, and there's a very short response from Kuri Gohan and Kamehameha. Who are you? There could be no doubt now. This Kuri Gohan and Kamehameha was Kurisu. We've done it. Oh my god, we made contact. It was a very hot day in 1998 when Suzuha said goodbye to Kagari Shina. She'd gone to get food and water from a local store, and when she'd come back and opened the hatch, Kagari was inside screaming. Hold on, we've seen this before too. And she pulls the gun on Suzu. This is a flashback. This should be exactly the same. Wait, whoa. Except ADSL, ISDN? Imakita? Well, we saw that before. Asymmetric digital subscribers line. Internet connection. Oh, we never got that before. Oops. Ah! I'm like, this is a flashback. This should have been the same. Oh, god damn it. Well, it's time for the gun. Yep, hi. Good to see you too, Kagari. She jumped out of the time machine and she never saw her again. Oh boy. On every night that passed, she remembered Kagari. Suzuha had spent some time looking for Kagari when she'd first come to this era, but in the end, she'd never found anything. But Kagari Shina, who was now 22 years old, was here in Akihabara. Suzuha was sure of it.
Oh, Maho-tan! Osu!
Oh, Maho! Itaru was sitting at the computer next to Suzuha and talking into his monitor. The monitor was displaying a video chat screen. On the screen was a young girl dressed in slovenly fashion. No, a proper fully grown lady. That face!
Ohayo.
It was 8:30 p.m. at the Future Gadget Lab in Akihabara. Meanwhile, Victor Condria was an hour off from usual due to daylight savings time, and it was 7:30 a.m.
Hiyajo-san, daijoubu?
So she's still in the United States.
この時間だし寝起きっしょ。
Maho was a mess, so she's okay. Nothing has happened yet. Her hair was never combed right, but her eyes were bloodshot and her gaze was wandering. The spots under her eyes were too dark for the little bit of makeup she'd applied to cover them up. Her cheeks were sunken, which made her look even tinier than usual. On top of all that, her skin was terribly pale. She looked like something out of a zombie movie.
低血圧マホタンも燃える。
Normally she would have gotten upset at Itaru's joke, but either she'd gotten used to it or simply given up because she said nothing.
そっちの進展はどう？
なんとかオカリンが分解しちゃう前の状態に組み立て直したお。機能はほぼ再現できてると思われ。
Took it apart? What do you mean? Itaru glanced towards the development room past the curtain in the back of the lab. Right now, he was working with Maho to recreate what Okabe had called the time leap machine. Oh!
うまくいかないの？
What?
なんか安定しないっつうか、普通の電子レンジになっちゃうんだよね。
そう。何がいけないのかしらね。
オカリンにそこんところの話を聞ければ違ってくるんだけどな。
Why are you guys doing this?
無理だよ。私たちがこんなことしているって知っただけで怒鳴り込んでくるよ。おじさんは恐れているんだ。世界線の収束する力というものを。あの人を説得するのは容易じゃない。
In fact, it had almost been a year since she'd first tried and failed. There was another moment of silence.
ってマホタン、もしかして寝てんじゃね？
That face! Maho's whole body jerked and she almost fell out of her chair.
危なかったわ。出勤前なのに二度寝してしまうところだった。
つうか頑張りすぎだお。無理して体壊したら意味なくね？
このくらい平気よ。というか、これだけやってもまだ天才にはかなわないんだから。
そんなことないと思うけどな。僕はさ、魔法炭だって十分天才だと。
気休めなら不要よ。岡部さんの言っていたタイムリープ、こんなにヒントはあるのに未だに解を見つけられないんだもの。記憶データなんて膨大なものを どうやって圧縮して過去へ送ることができたのか。
Well, she used the Large Hadron Collider.
クリスはそれをやってのけたっていうのに。
Maho seemed upset. It was obvious even through the monitor.
ああ、ごめんなさい。愚痴をこぼしている場合じゃなかったわね。今日の報告、他に何かあるかしら。なければそろそろ出勤しようと思うのだけれど。
もう一つある。
Suzuha looked at Itaru.
前から調べてほしいって頼まれてた件について。
何か分かったの？
はっきりしたことはまだ。
そう。
あちこちのネットワークに強引に侵入したりとかギリギリまではやってみたんだよ。
別に責めたりしないわ。今分かっていることを教えてちょうだい。
いや、むしろ激しく罵倒とかしてくれて OK なわけだが。
God damn it, dude.
父さん。
早くして時間が来ちゃうから。
ほいほい。
Itaru opened a different window on the monitor. He displayed one of the text files in it. It was a record of the information Itaru and Suzuha had collected.
まず魔法団たちがホテルの地下駐車場で襲われた事件。警察の発表だと新興カルト教団の男が違法薬物を使った末にって話になってるけど。
Oh god, yeah, wait, that's right. I almost forgot about that dude.
あれ間違いなく嘘だわ。
Oh?
嘘？
犯人の身元は警察発表通り某大学の准教授。これはいいんだけどさ、そいつが宗教団体に所属してたっつう事実がこれっぽっちも出てこないんだよね。公安が隠し持ってる教団員のデータにもアクセスしてみたから確定。
捏造ってことなのね。
アットチャンネルとか見てるとさ、信者っぽい人が時々書き子するんだよね。教団は無実だとか陰謀だとか。そうすると一瞬でものすごい数の教団アンチが湧いてきてフルボッコなわけ。
They beat the daylights out of the guy. Oh, a one-sided battle in which the target gets the daylights beaten out of them. People on the internet with a negative opinion about a certain person or thing, they'll go wherever the fans of that person or thing gather and deliberately write things to provoke them. They often get into heated debates with the fans.
しかもそのアンチども、もっともらしい偽の証拠とかガンガン出してくるんだよ。画像付きとかで。
Wow, that's kind of above and beyond for just trolls on the internet.
いくらなんでもあれはちょっと異常。
Seems staged, huh?
そうなの？私、そのアットチャンネルというのをあまりよく知らないから。
アットちゃん含めてさ、大抵の大手サイトには工作員が張り付いてるもんなんだよ。しかもビジネスとしてバイト代もらってね。朝から晩まで24時間ぶっ通しで。
情報操作、プロパガンダだね。
Propaganda.
政治家や官僚なんかもネット世論の誘導に利用してるし、それを専門にしてる会社もあるくらいだお。
Yeah, another word for this? Marketing. God damn, the internet's a scary place
なるほど。
when you think of it like
それ
that.
ならわかるわ。そのあたりはアメリカも日本も同じね。
Yeah, of course we do.
でも工作員なんて僕からしたら IP 変えてもバラバラなんで。それでチェックしてみたら、あの事件すごい人数の工作員が投入されてるっぽい。どこからそんなに金が出てるんだよってレベル。
そう。
父さんのバイト先が襲われた方の事件は？
そっちも同じ。
Same deal. The police had called it a fight between foreign mafias trying to expand their territory in Japan. The media never questioned the story at all, and even people on the boards of the famously skeptical channel believed everything they were told. Of course, there was no mention whatsoever of Russia or CERN. But we know that they were involved.
でさ、試しに目撃者を装ってロシアの特殊部隊を見たってすれ立ててみたんだよね。そしたらまあすごいのなんの炎上しすぎてびっくりしたお。あん時は思わず工作員の本名から会社名まで全部晒してやろうかと思ったっつうの。
Oh god, Daru, don't dox people. It's a bad precedent. Evidently, he'd been really irritated. It was rare for Itaru to get so angry. Or maybe it wasn't, she decided.
つまりどこかから圧力がかかっていて幕引きにされたってことね。さすがは自由の国日本だけのことはあるわ。
アメリカも似たようなもんじゃね？
Yeah, sadly.
違いないわね。
Yeah. The two of them smiled at the joke.
つうわけで僕としてはお手上げ。
そう。それで十分よ。調べてくれてありがとう。
ヒアジョーさん、研究所から来日の許可は下りそうなの？
それがレスキネン教授の助手として連れて行ってもらえるよう何回も申請しているのだけれど。
レスキネン教授は今こっちに来てるんだっけ？
ええ、新型脳炎の調査でね。
Since it had nothing to do with artificial intelligence, it seemed Maho wouldn't be allowed to go along.
いいわ。どうしてもダメと言うならこっちにも考えがあるもの。
どうする気？
まさか上官の命令無視してでも正義を貫くとか？そして悪に捕まってしまうんですね。わかります。
Dar, why? Dar, What? Oh, my head.
ねえねえマホタン、殺せって言ってみて。できればすごく悔しそうな顔で。
は？
父さん。
Suzuha's hand went for her back pocket.
させん。
Itaru's shoulders slumped as he apologized. Lately, she'd been able to put a stop to Itaru's terrible jokes just by doing that. She wasn't sure if it was a good thing or a bad thing that she knew exactly how to handle him.
ま、とにかく近々そっちへ行くわ。
わかった。日程が決まったら連絡を。それとヒアジョーさん、出勤するならもう一度鏡を見てからにした方がいい。
Just before they ended the call, Suzuha decided to warn her.
ん？
Maho stood up and walked towards the closet without turning off the camera. She vanished from view, but a moment later... She must have seen how terrible she looked, because she let out a very unfeminine scream. Oh, Maho. Alright, that's gonna be all. Some interesting developments. There's actually some rehash, some crossover between this route and the Gehenna Stigma route, but other than that, the things that were different are actually kind of interesting. We've made contact with Amadeus even without having Amadeus on our phone anymore, through @channel, ironically. Maho is still in America. Dr. Leskinen hasn't done anything wrong, yet, but I still don't trust the freaking bastard. And things are getting weird. CERN's involved now too, so when we come back with more Steins Gate Zero, we'll see how this continues. This is the Musical Gamer signing off. Thanks all for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to let me know down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you guys then.